Hello students, welcome to the digital signal processing course. Today we are going to see how to find out the inverse Z transform for the following sequence. Let's say it is x of z, certain value. Now we need to obtain it by using the long division method as it is provided in the problem statement. You can just understand here the method is specified clearly as a long division method. It is what the method we need to obtain. Now x of z for this particular problem statement is given, that is z by z minus 1, and obviously the condition here is nothing but mod z greater than 1. So whenever this kind of condition is there, it means that the sequence will be nothing but causal itself, since it is nothing but actually mod z greater than 1. So we need to understand here, whenever it is mod z greater than any particular value, it will be the causal sequence, or it is also called as a right-sided sequence. So for such kind of sequences, obviously n will be from 0 to the infinity. Sometimes it may be the finite one, but it may, or rather it must be towards the right side only. Now let's move to the problem statement, as it is provided that it is the long division method. So this is what the method we need to understand. So in case of the long division method, if you are able to recall the simple division, so since it is z by z minus 1, means we are dividing the z by z minus 1 term. So to divide this is what the division we used to perform. So z, if I need to cancel out the z, I need to multiply this z minus 1 by 1. So 1 into z, that is z, 1 into minus 1, that is minus 1, so it will be z minus 1. So to cancel out the z, it will be minus, this will be changed to sign as a plus. So z minus z will be cancelled, this will be 1. So to cancel out 1, again I need to multiply z inverse to this term so as to get the first term as a 1. So z inverse into z. So this is where we can just check z inverse into z, that is nothing but giving the value as a 1. Similarly, when z inverse into 1, that is nothing but z inverse, so it is obviously with the negative sign. So just by changing the sign, we get it like 1 minus 1, that is 0, and this will be with the opposite sign, so it will be z inverse. Now to cancel out this z inverse, we need to multiply here with obviously z raised to minus 2. So next time it will be z raised to minus 2 into z, that will become z inverse. Similarly, z raised to minus 2 into 1, that will become z raised to minus 2. So this is how it will be, simply reflecting the cancellation of this particular term, that is z inverse will be cancelled. So here this will be cancelled, this will be cancelled. So once these values are being cancelled, we can say the remaining value with us, that is nothing but only z raised to minus 2. So again, to cancel out z raised to minus 2, we need to go with the earlier values, that is the quotient will be going to change. So to cancel out z raised to minus 2, obviously here it will be nothing but z raised to minus 3 into z. So this is how it will be the infinite procedure. So if someone goes for analysis of this one, the quotient will be extending, as well as here the remainder is not getting as a 0 so as to stop it. So that is why this particular method is called as a long division method. So for this method, if we want to represent x of z, the x of z will be of this particular format, that is nothing but the quotient. Just try to understand, this is what x of z we just obtained over here, which is nothing but the quotient. So if I want to represent this x of z, obviously it will be with this particular format, 1 plus z inverse plus z raised to minus 2 plus z raised to minus 4 plus dot dot dot. But by comparing it with the z definition of the z transform, it will be like this. So x of z will be ranging from n equal to 0 to infinity. Why it is n equal to 0 to infinity? Because of this reason, that it is causal and mod z is greater than 1. So because of these two reasons, actually this summations range from 0 to infinity. Now if we have x of z, from this x of z directly we can just obtain the x of n. So this is how x of z, x of n means the inverse z transform will be taken. So just compare it with respect to this definition. When n equal to 0, x of 0 into z raised to 0, x of 0 will become here as a 1. So coefficient of z raised to 0 will be 1. Z raised to minus 1, it means it is n equal to 1 case. Similarly here again it is coefficient 1, this is coefficient 1, this is again coefficient 1. Further it will be 1 obviously, but since at n equal to 0, this is what the value we will have. So that is why this is nothing but the starting value for this entire sequence, that is n equal to 0. So this is how by the application of long division method one can go for finding x of n from the x of z. That is nothing but the inverse z transform. So thank you everyone. Thank you very much.